guys, it's Angie, and I'm coming today to do a requested video from a couple weeks ago when I did the Creep on June. There was the little lady. And do I have that journal? Yes, hold on. Excuse me for 1 second. There was somebody, and I can't remember who, asked me how I made this. So it's, it's pretty simple, but I thought I would share it since, I'm gonna do a little bit of shares, little tiny, somewhat tutorials, because my work is so involved in it. It takes time, and like I said, I'm always evolving, and I never, I always change my mind, and I'm always doing something different. So I don't mind sharing a little bit of what I do or how I create things. It's, you guys are so nice and you're so supportive on my channel. I don't mind giving back that way. If you do try these, please tag me. I do like seeing your take on them. Plus it helps get me a little bit more out there. That's always appreciated, but it's not, 100% necessary. I do like when I get time or little bits of pieces of time, I don't mind doing a few things that are requested or on my own. I am super busy, but like I said, I like to take the time and do a little bit of things that are fun for me. So anyways, with all that said, thank you for all being here. Thank you for watching this. I truly appreciate it. So I'm going to show you how I do my little book toppers, or I don't even know what you'd really call these. I don't have anything. Like I said, I'm always going off the cuff when I'm building a journal or an art piece of what I think might make the composition look better. So that's how I kind of come up with these ideas, because I do like different heights, levels, layers, and textures. So for that little, we'll just call this one the little topper, because it was on the top of a book. But I'd look for a picture, something that will make a good composition within the circle. And these, so I guess I should start with what you need. So these are like earrings, you guys. I do make earrings with these. And like I said, I always utilize things in different ways. So these are earrings. So you'd put the earring hook here and whatever you want to dangle in the center. So these make it easy for me to wire wrap onto a paper clip. So you'll need that. And then I have a UV overhead lamp, but we're going to try it with my UV flashlight. Make sure, yes, it works. I'm like, make sure it works. Some UV resin. This is the one that I have all kinds of brands, but I just ordered a different kind of brand that I heard is amazing. So I do also use resin that cures overnight, but this is quick for today. You'll need some rusty wire, a pencil, and some scissors, and a paper towel. So, and this is just, look at this, you guys. Sorry. This is silver tape, and I always like to put any kind of tape down on my work and then peel it up. But look how cool that's turning out. It's still sticky, so I still have to work with that. So anyways, that was just over there. So like I said, for some reason these guys down here I'm drawn to, and it fits perfect. Like you can get, as long as it fits in the circle, it will work. And so what I do is I just hold it down like this, and then I'll find what I want to see within the circle. Make sure everything fits good. And then I'll just trace around it the best the best you can without it moving, guys. So there's that side. And then take it over to the other side. And then you can always trim off the excess. We're just trying to get the basic shape. And then you're just gonna quickly cut this out. And then you can either do it with a punch as well too. I just didn't want to dig out for a punch, so this was an off the cuff little thing. I was cleaning up and getting ready to put my kits together and everything I need to go to New Mexico. I'm teaching a journal class. I'm teaching how to make my it's the book with all the colors on it. So the class is called Around the Color Wheel. Hold on here, gotta concentrate. There you go. Anyway, so I'm teaching that class. It's a very colorful class. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. And I'm not really worried about this. I'm just going to round it off just a little bit. It probably doesn't make a big difference anyway, since we're going to cut the excess off. And then I also need, I forgot to add this, some glue. And I ran out of art glitter glue. So, where is that other glue at? Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. I'm going to use fabric tack. I had this other kind of just like the art glitter glue, but this will probably work just as well. But this one was upside down, and okay, now I'm making a mess. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to put it on there with my finger, guys. The art glitter glue was a little bit easier to work with, but I was just... So yeah, make sure you have that paper towel. And I'm just cleaning up the top here. You don't want to mess. So maybe a little messy, you guys. Hopefully that stays. But what we're going to do is we're just putting glue on the back of the ring so we can glue it down. Kind of trying to make a barrier for the resin is all that I'm doing. And fabric tack is always kind of obviously tacky. There you go. So we're going to hold that down. Then we're just going to clean that up a little bit. I guess bloopers happen, right? Just clean this up a little bit here. So if you have fabric tack, I mean, use whatever glue you have. Fabric tack is always just a little bit messier. That's kind of when I use it for certain things. Because we just want a thin layer. We're just trying to adhere the piece so it doesn't move around. We put the resin. I mean, I have done it without glue too, but I'm just going to show you so you guys aren't having issues. And like I said, I'm in the middle of cleaning up so I can start getting ready for my workshop in a couple weeks. So things are a little scattered. I don't know if anybody else gets that way. Okay, so once that is, once I've cleaned this up, spending time doing that. And if you see a little bit in there, where's my little, let's see here. What can I use? I don't know. Anyways, just gonna clean up a little bit of that glue around there. I mean, the resin is gonna go on top of it, but this fabric tack is so kind of rubbery. Just gets a little bit messy. Okay, so basically, like I said, that's all you're doing. And then after I cut afterwards, so you'll just trim that after. Okay, then I just take the UV resin, and I'm not even quite sure where I got this one. But we're just gonna flood the pitcher. And you want to make sure that you touch the metal part. You don't need, I'm not squeezing constantly. I'm actually using the nozzle to push around the resin as well. I do, like I said, I have silicone tools and stuff that I use, but I was just doing this really quick. So I just use my nozzle. Like, I'm not releasing any resin right now. I'm just using the nozzle to push it around, make sure that there isn't any holes or any bubbles and whatnot, and it's getting to the metal. And you can take whatever time. It's kind of what I like about UV resin. And I also have ventilation. That's what I did order, was a low fume resin that UV resin. So, but I have a window open, but you want to have a window open, some ventilation with resin. But this is what it's going to look like. And then I kind of just get up close with my eyes and inspect it, make sure there isn't any holes or paper. And when it looks good, then I just take my little, and see, that's what the glue does. It helps it from seeping. You know, you might get some seepage, but you can, like I said, you can cut the resin. It's very cuttable. But you're going to have to cure this for a while, and I'll probably come back after this is cured, because I take at least, well, I'll usually have it under my lamp, and my lamp, I think it's like 45 watts or 50 watts. I'm not sure, but the flashlight is going to take a little bit longer depending how powerful it is. It does get hot, so be careful. It kind of makes the metal a little bit hot if you have never used UV resin. But I love it because it just like, it cures it so quick, you guys. There isn't any time where you have to mix and pour and then hurry up and you've got like 5 minutes. This, for me, I love using the regular stuff as well when I'm pouring molds, but if I need something quick, because again, I'm always changing my plans and need something quick, I'll do that. But anyways, I'll be right back after this. Sorry about that, you guys. You didn't, I'm sure you just didn't want to see literally something dry. So like when I said, when you're doing it, you have to give it at least 5-10 minutes to fully cure under light. And if you're holding a flashlight, you know, even when I'm doing it under my lamp, I'm always, you know, going around. And you don't want, like I said, you don't want to make it too thick because UV resin, the light needs to penetrate through to cure fully. So I put it to the sides, and I can use this on so many different things in different mediums besides paper. I do this on all kinds of mediums. I do it with acetate. It doesn't matter, you guys. I do everything. I just make sure that I don't make it too thick. I put everything in resin. I mean everything. I've put in dirt, flour, I mean weeds, I don't know, sticks. It's just whatever I need for my journal for an accent or a detail. But anyways, and I also go up on the bottom and I just let it sit there. You could even oil these or wax these, give a little bit of translucency, and that will help it get the light through it. But this is obviously cured already. I was just trying to give you some tips on how to make sure if it's sticky at all, then it's not cured. And it will still move underneath. It may cure the top, but if you get it too thick, it's going to start moving and it's going to slip and you're just not going to have a good piece. So I also have some polishing cream that I use with resin. I do not, like I said, I don't have it out right now. I don't need to take it that far, but you can buff up and you can wet sand your resin as well to polish it up. Sometimes I do that if I get a fingerprint in there and it's really bugging me and dulling out the shine, because that's kind of what I'm looking for, is the shine. And then after it's fully cured, and like I said, if you do have a little bit of seepage, like I've had a little bit right there, you can just snip it off. And you can go as far as you want cleaning this up. I just get it pretty close as I can with a pair of snips here. I love these scissors. You just gotta be careful when you turn it on the other side here, so you're not snipping into anything. But you could take a little piece of sandpaper and sand it too as well. You know, after you cut a little bit, you can take your sandpaper and just sand it up a little bit just to clean it up. We always want our work, especially if it's for sale, to look as professionally as we can. And you don't have to go rough, you guys. Just and I don't mind having a little bit of fibers. I like that. And then you can, if you don't like the white, like some people don't like the edges of, you know, white paper. This is my favorite, you guys. Scorched timber. You can wipe that off. And then just go in and clean that up with some, block out that white with some distress ink. I have a little French bulldog and he's snoring over here. So if you hear that little rumbling, it's him. He's my little senior citizen French bulldog. I've had him he just turned 10 and he is disabled, and he's the love of my life, you guys. I've never had a dog before, and so he's my first one. And I don't know where this went to. Some glue somewhere. We'll find that somewhere. Let's put it over here. Okay. So we'll just move all this other stuff. We just need the wire now. I don't have my wire cutters, but these will work. Okay. So I just take some thin wire. I use this paddle wire for everything, and I rest it on my own. And I have gone through, guys, a ton. I don't know how many paddles of wire I've I have gone through, but I have a lot. I wire up everything. So what you're gonna do, hold on, let me get the rest off my fingers a little bit. Okay. I just do a really generic wrap, you guys. All I'm looking for is just secure this well where it's not all wobbling and whatnot. So if you have a certain way you like to wire wrap things, then by all means go for it. I'm just going to do whatever works for me. I don't have a specific way sometimes. If anything, maybe I will double up this wire because I don't even know what gauge this is. It's lost. It's pretty thin though. So if you know, kind of like, just like I said, I don't even know, other than I do get these even. I do have specific ways, like I wire wrap earrings. You're going to use the on top. You're going to have to keep this on the bottom and this on the top. I do wire wrap earrings, so maybe I might kind of do it that way. Actually, I'm going to put it in the other way. And I may not use all this wire. I just give myself enough room. And since this is thin wire, I just double it up. So I'm going to start it this way. And you're going to have the wire here. Like I said, I'm just freeforming right now. And sometimes I have to jiggle it around. Like right now. Okay. One more time, guys. So I want it this way. I want this in the front this way. So here we go. I'm just gonna thread this way. I kept doing it the other way. Man, this has lots of bloopers in it, you guys. I'm not going to do much editing to this because this is quick. All right, here we go. So this is kind of how I want it. And then I'm just going to start wrapping. I kind of start from the top and then I go down to the bottom and then I pull, make sure it's tight. And then I'll come up and crisscross over like this, like an X, and then crisscross back down. And then do the same thing, crisscross up, and then crisscross back down, and then up on the top, and then back to the bottom. And then I'll leave a bit of a tail and see how we're working on this, see how it's going. Sometimes I'll, like I said, I'm just really working off the cover right now. Come back here. See, it's kind of wobbly. So let's see what we'll do. We'll kind of secure this a little bit better up here. And if I need a second piece of wire, I'll get a second piece of wire. But I love the wire wrap look. So it just adds another piece of element and texture and all that good stuff. And I'm pulling pretty tight when I'm pulling this wire. And I might need a second piece, which is okay because it's kind of loose. So I'm going to take a second piece of wire. Sometimes I'll take my pliers. Like I said, I'm always, working with this in different ways. I never even remember how I did the first wire wrap. I don't even know. It's like I said, it's just, I'm always looking for neatness, but yet security. And however I get there is what I go for. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I might not need that second wire. I just had to like tighten it up a little bit. And you can fiddle with this, and that's pretty good actually. I think I'm just going to leave it. All I had to do was just tighten it up with these pliers. That still looks really cool. So then, let's see. Sorry guys, if I'm not in the frame. Like, I'm working off my phone. I'm in the process of getting all new equipment, from the computer to everything. So bear with me while I'm using my phone. So here's what we created, and then I don't even have a cool piece of paper. I guess this old piece of paper will work good. So yeah, so then you just put that on the book page, and they stick up above the book. I think it looks really cool that way. Yeah, so that is basically how I made these, you guys. It's pretty simple. You just need a few tools, and that's it. So let me know if you try these. I can't remember who inquired about wanting to know how to make them. It's been quite a while ago since Creep on June. This is from Tracy's kit. It's not Creep on June. It's the, you guys know. I'll put it in the link on the bottom if you guys... Actually, no. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Erase that. These were from the kit. The tags. Did I keep that piece of paper? I will tag the kit I used on this. It's the something tags. The little tags. And this where I got these little guys. But you could use anything. Like I said, this is just the little dudes I thought were kind of cool. And they did turn out really cool in there. And you can do so many possibilities, you guys. I mean, I have a ton of ideas on how to do these. This is just the way that I did that one. And so, yeah. So if you try these, let me know. And I would love to see your guys' makes. I've been seeing some tin types flying around. People have been giving a go, and they're freaking awesome, you guys. I love how you guys are recreating them. They are amazing. So yeah, so keep tagging me on that. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their summer. It is kind of hot out there. Anyways, I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.